So we come back once again. This is the third part of our Act 5. Now, what happens is, Jessica has just informed us that she is never happy when she hears music. And here is what Lorenzo has to say. He says, the reason is your spirits are attentive. And here I would like to be a bit personal about Jessica and just remind you that the day Jessica eloped with Lorenzo, do you remember what her father Shylock had warned her about? Do you remember that he had told her not to allow any music enter their house? Could be, children, could be. I'm not sure, just a suggestion. Perhaps that guilt is still within the mind of Jessica, but of course about that guilt I am sure Lorenzo is unaware of. Okay, now for do but note, Lorenzo goes on to elaborate on the powers of music. For do but note a wild and wanton herd or race of youthful and unhandled colts. A colt is a young horse, fetching mad bounds, bellowing and neighing loud, which the hot condition of their blood, if they but hear perchance a trumpet sound, or any air of music touch their ears, you shall perceive them make a mutual stand, their savage eyes turned to a modest gaze by the sweet power of music. In a nutshell, Lorenzo says, if you ever see a group of untrained young horses, alright, unhandled, untrained, fetching mad bounds, jumping high, bellowing, neighing loud, you can understand, making a loud neigh. A neigh is the sound of a horse, which they are doing because they are wild and they are young, the hot condition of their blood. Now, if these untrained horses suddenly hear the sound of trumpet, what they do is they stand still. Their eyes make you shall perceive them make a mutual stand. They stand quietly, yes, and their savage eyes, their eyes which had a wild expression, turn into a modest or gentle gaze. And then that is the sweet power of music. So you must remember that with music we can tame animals. I proceed. Lorenzo goes on to say, therefore the poet, he refers to Ovid, therefore the poet did feign, means did write, that Orpheus the musician drew trees and stones and floods, since not so stockish, hard and full of rage, but music for the time doth change his nature. So here we have reference to Orpheus, the musician, who played music, and it is said when Orpheus played his music, the trees and the stones moved and the rivers changed their courses. That is the power of music. There is nothing in AUGHT is nothing that is so stockish, so stubborn, yes, and so full of temper that music cannot change. And then Lorenzo goes on to say, the man that hath no music in himself, nor is not moved with concord of sweet sounds, is fit for treasons, stratagems, and spoils. The motions of his spirit are dull as night, and his affections dark as Erebus. So a person who does not have music in him, a person who does not have harmony in him, doesn't necessarily mean he cannot sing or he cannot play guitar or tabla or something. It means a person who does not appreciate music. Such a person is fit for conspiracy, and his affections, his intentions are as dull or are as dark as hell. Okay, let no such man be trusted. Never trust such a man. Mark the music, listen to the music. And then we have enter Portia and Nerissa. Let's stop here for today. Thank you.